Hello everyone and welcome back to another Mattel Dino Escape video here on Jurassic Collectibles. Today we are diving into another figure from the most recent Raw Attack assortment based on Camp Cretaceous, with this one being the Baryonyx Limbo. Taking a look at the packaging, we have got all of the beautiful graphics and details which we have come to expect from these latest assortments. We have reference to both the Dino Escape assortment as well as to Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, and we also have plenty of assets from the show across the packaging, including graphics of both the campers and other dinosaurs who are present in the show. We can see that Limbo is named front and centre on the packaging, emphasising that this is the second of the 3 named Baryonyx from Season 2 of the show, which we have received in Mattel's assortments. Taking this figure out of the packaging, we can see that we have another slightly different mould for the Baryonyx, with this one featuring a slightly wider profile when it comes to the spacing of the legs when compared to other versions. This figure comes with the brown highlights which Limbo features within the show, and it also features some darker green colours which adorn the back and the side of the legs, adding some additional contrast to this animal. The yellow paintwork for the eye of the figure is done pretty cleanly, and overall the likeness is fairly accurate. I know there has been some criticism online that the brown paint only goes halfway down the animal, creating a slight inconsistency with the canonical source material. I did try to research this to get an answer for sure ahead of this review, but I couldn't see definitively if it does switch into the darker green colour scheme in the animal's in-show model. So let me know in the comments down below if you know more about Limbo's paint pattern and how accurate it is on this figure. Limbo also features the switch system, and I think this is something which works a lot better on bipedal carnivores like the Baryonyx, providing a great variety of roaring or biting poses, which will be really useful for toy photographers. Whilst the switch is certainly a little intrusive and unsightly, this is absolutely an improvement over a button, and I hope that Mattel continue to refine this format in the future. Here are the noises that Limbo makes when the figure roars. I had heard some criticism online that the roars were pulled from the T-Rex, and although there definitely is some T-Rex mixed in there, I think that there's certainly more unique sounds in this instance than in previous figures. Limbo also features all of the articulation we've come to expect from this price point, including a wider range of motion in the arms, and also a ball-jointed tail, something which we never saw in the original Raw assortment. When we compare Limbo to the non-named version of the animal which comes in the Camp Cretaceous adventure set, we can see that this version features less brown highlights in comparison. Some people have complained online about the lack of paint on this animal, but in actual fact it features the same depth of paint applications, just switching more of the more overt and obvious brown paint apps for darker green ones on some areas of the animal. It is worth noting that the new version does miss some underbelly paint, but I don't think that this was an essential paint app in this instance. As I mentioned, I am not sure which is more accurate, but I am glad that there is a more widely available version of Limbo for countries which missed out on the adventure set, even if it is missing some smaller paint apps like painted claws. Overall, I think Limbo is a fun new version of the Baryonyx. The switch system works really well for this animal, and it has some decent paint applications which nicely mimic the animals seen in the animated show. With all of that said, that's my thoughts, but I'd love to hear yours. Let me know what you think of Limbo in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe to Jurassic Collectibles for more videos in the future. As always guys, take care and have a great week.